Hey, third grade, it's Mrs. Wade here to teach you math online. Welcome to online math for third grade. Go ahead and be patient with me as we learn how to do this and figure out how to do this all online. So, if you looked ahead, today you have an assignment for math about perimeter. If you haven't had a chance already, go back up to your Google Classroom assignments, and it walks you through each step of what you need to do to finish your assignment. So first, I wanted you to watch the Math Antics Perimeter video. Go ahead and take a look at that first before you come back to here. So if you've done that already, now you know what our lesson about today is. So today we're talking about perimeter. If you ever want, I will always put the page numbers of your book, which you should have, that goes ahead and matches with the lesson we're doing. So today, perimeter, you can go to page 320 and 321, and it tells you all about perimeter. So basically, perimeter is the distance you have around a figure. So you add the lengths of the sides to find the perimeter. So you're talking about the outside of a figure, not really the inside yet. We'll talk about that tomorrow with area. So perimeter, the outside of it. And he gave you multiple ways to go ahead and figure that out with various types of figures. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull out in those gold St. Paul's folders you guys have, pull out your perimeter of a shape. It's two-sided, and perimeter of a polygon worksheet. And we're going to start this together today. So go ahead, I'll give you a second to pull that up as I change my screen to share with you. Okay, so on the screen you should see here is my worksheet of perimeter of a shape. So if you look at A on perimeter of a shape worksheet, you're going to see how it goes. Each of those little sides around that cube is 1 centimeter. So as you go around, you can see they counted centimeters. Give me a second, let me figure out how to, there we go. So they went by centimeters, 1, 2, 3, and they went all the way around, counting each of the centimeters it made, and it made 12 centimeters. Now it's very important you make sure to say what your measurement unit is. Otherwise, I don't know if you're talking about feet, meters, miles, completely different things. So as always, make sure you do that. Otherwise, you get half credit taken off. So let's look at this first one here. So if we go ahead and we look right here on B, I'm going to start right here. Here's 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 3, 4, 5 right there, 6, 7. Now this is where it gets tricky. 8, there it is, 8. On this side, you've got to get this one too, 9, and lastly, 10. So then I can go ahead and go down here and put my answer as 10 centimeters. If you look there, that's kind of a way. I want you to go about this and actually write your numbers around the sides. It helps to count it out. So when you go to different shapes, you have to count around it. Now it's not always going to be like this. On the other side of your paper, we'll look another way. But let's do C together now too. So if you look at C here, this time I want you to go ahead and write out your numbers with me. Let's start right here. 1, 2, sorry, it takes a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, come on to the side here, 7, 8, 9, oh, I'm getting the hang of this, 10, 11, 12. So there I would have 12 centimeters. So now if you look, I'm not counting how many squares there are, I'm counting how many centimeters there are going around the figure. That is what our perimeter is. Perimeter is going around your figure, the distance around it. Area is what we're going to talk about tomorrow, which goes inside. Okay, so I'm going to let you have 6 more questions on that page to do. But first, let's turn on to the other side of your page. On the other side of your page, you're going to see, give me a second. Go to perimeter of a polygon. Oh, let me take all those things off. Eraser. Gotta figure out how to do this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so on the other side, you have perimeter of a polygon. So this one says to find the perimeter of each shape by adding the lengths of each side. Be sure to include the units in your answer. When they're talking about units, they're talking about centimeters, feet, inches, and such. So as the Math Antics video showed you, to find the perimeter, all you have to do is add the sides. So here on A, I'm going to add 4 centimeters plus, let me see what it says, 6 centimeters plus, over there I have 5 centimeters. So then if I go ahead and add all those together, I get a total of 15 centimeters. And most of the time for when we talk about perimeter, you can put a capital P for perimeter. But for this case, you just need to write 15 centimeters. So it's pretty simple. All you need to do is add all the sides, but make sure you don't miss a side. Some of your paper has lot more sides, so make sure you keep an eye on each of those. So once you've finished all your homework, write it down in there. And then what I want you to go ahead and do is I would like you to enter into your answers into your Google Forms on Google Classroom. So if you go ahead, and I'm going to show you where we're at. Let me share my screen. So when you're in your math lesson and assignments, it says in there, and it has Google Forms. Go ahead and type it, press on the Google Forms, and this will pop up. On this is basically a form in order for you to put your answers into me since we can't physically hand it in. So if I look, here's A, that was on your sheet. Here it's 12 centimeters. I gave you a first answer, so all you're going to write is 12 centimeters. The second one we did, we counted, we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to just type down here 10 centimeters and so forth. Go all the way through. You get down there to the bottom of your Google Forms and then press submit. And then your homework is all turned in. Make sure that you put your units in. Otherwise, it could, you won't get you won't get all your points. So if you guys have any questions about anything, how to submit your homework, or more questions about perimeter of a shape, you are welcome to comment below, or you can always email me, which is in the text field up above. Okay, third grade, good luck on your math today, and I will see you next time. Bye.